What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with some Edison. Today we have a tournament from Collectibles Exchange. They were hosting a ultimate rare Dark Arm tournament. 69 players came out to play, and then we have round one right here with Homam playing Machina Hero, and Nick is playing Hero Beats. So should be a pretty interesting matchup. It's kind of cool. There's like a new new look to the video because it's a completely different store. But yeah, Homam has been cooking on this Machina Hero list, and it's been doing pretty good, I would say. You know, fine-tuning it every time he plays it, you know, and knows which cards are good, which cards are underperforming. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this match turns out. That's a pretty bad glare, but we'll get through it. He goes Stratos, gets I believe Prisma. So Prisma is going to be able to ditch Ocean for him, kind of set up the grave. Can also pitch Cyber Dragon as well. Yeah, I guess Homam has the same engine as well. He has Prismas to also ditch Ocean. I don't know if he's running the Submarine Roid still. We may see it this match, we may not. Yeah, because like you could reveal that one machine and like it would pitch the Roid, which is a water, but like you could just equally do the same with Ocean, right? So I don't know, I guess it's a machine that's, you know, I guess it's cool, but like I don't know, if you draw it it seems really bad, but maybe it's necessary, I'm not sure. He reveals Terra Firma, pitch Ocean, and then we got a Stratos Prisma on board, and then we may look to crash. Yes, Mirror Force? Nah. Alright, that will crash. We'll take 17. Sweet. Yeah, that's like a whiteout glare if I ever saw one. That's unfortunate, but I think we'll be able to work through the rest of the match. Emergency Call is going to get the alias. You kind of want to activate those as soon as possible because you don't want to draw into the card that you want to search. And if you have those things in hand, like, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you have it, just activate it. Cyber Dragon is going to be special. Deep Prison is going to be used on it. That is our free summon, so eating a resource for us is pretty nice. Hopefully we have something to follow up. So I saw another Machina Hero list, but it approaches the game differently. It used like Crystal Seers and things like that, rather than Homam's approach, where he's just ditching with Prisma, ditching Cyber Dragons and Oceans, also playing like the Cyber Eltonin. I don't know how the other version works because I didn't watch all of its matches. I watched like a couple minutes, but Homam's build is pretty cool. I like it a lot. The Cyber Eltonin's like a dark hole on a stick. He can like reveal Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, pitch the Cyber Dragon, and then he can start using the Eltonin. Skill Drain goes down. We're gonna summon this Machina Fortress, and Torrential will clear the board. All right, excellent. A 2 for 2. But I think Homam did spend 2 cards to special that Fortress. He dropped Dust Shoot at him, revealed another emergency call. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna search the thing you sent back. It's like, okay, fine. Alias gets summoned. We're gonna bring out Zero. This is a lot of power, and then we already took a hit from the Prisma earlier. We'll take 19 here. And 25, I'm assuming, unless Gores comes down. 25, sweet. We are very low, 1900. The thing about Zero is Fortress deals with this card extremely well. It crashes into it, and then it gets another card on top of it. So if Hwam has like an Elton in the pitch, or a Cyber, or a Machina Force, then he's chilling. He's fine with it. He doesn't even have to use his normal summon to get rid of this board. There it is. The Machina Force gets pitched. Special Fortress. Watch everything get taken down. Sick. Yeah, and he still gets his normal summon. Pitches an Elton and specials the Fortress back in main phase 2. Defend our life points. That's pretty good. He has a lot more targets for his pitch. He has the Eltonins, he has the Forces, and then the Eltonins also work as a Dark Hole. So there's a lot of utility in that card. Pretty nuts. So Stratos is going to be search, add Prisma. I really like this deck. The fact that you can play the Machina package plus Miracle Fusion in one deck is insane. That graveyard is pretty stocked. He's going to be able to activate Miracle Fusion whenever he wants. Plenty of waters, plenty of heroes. Okay, he's going to turn it sideways just in case he runs into a Mirror Force. It's not a race, it's a marathon, so don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. Take 100 here. Yeah, so these spells and traps by Nick, they were drawn after the dust shoot, so there's no real information on those. Miracle Fusion is going to be activated. That's so sick. A Fortress with a 0. We'll run in. This is pretty sick because if the 0 goes down with the Dimensional Prison, we're still going to blow up everything. Absolutely insane. Here is Prisma. No torrentials left, so we're pretty free to do what we want, except if he has a bottomless. The bottomless can be activated, and then yeah, if he responded to the reveal, he doesn't get the pitch, is what I understand. Pitch is Ocean, thins out the deck. Don't want to be really drawing those anyways. You just want to use it as a fusion material. It's kind of like the same concept as the frogs, where they like clear all their junk out of their deck so they can draw their bombs, their monarchs, their miracle fusions. Oh, he's feeling spicy. Turns it to attack. Runs in with 17 and 25. Putting him at 300. That means there's no chance of brain control. Is gonna have to draw the Mirror Force right now. Okay, we go to game number 2. Yeah, that was pretty gross. Mom is up 1. Nick will get to go first. There's that Mirror Force we needed last game. That's unfortunate. Stratos gets summoned turn 1. A natural Stratos. Gonna add a Prisma. Yeah, that's like the best target you can get. That stuff starts setting all your cards up. Turns all your cards live. I don't know if there's a Spark in this deck. I haven't seen a Spark used. It could be a Sparkless Hero Beat deck. MST hits the Legacy. We're gonna draw a card. Cyber Dragon into Stratos. This is gross. Swing for 3 and swing for 18. Yeah, Cyber Dragon is really good at applying pressure. But he did get a Prisma, so he can contact with his Cyber Dragon. I mean, it'd just be a 2K. Is that a natural Cyber Dragon? It is. Compulse is going to protect his own. Send that back to hand. We can use it later. Just want to hide it for now so it doesn't get absorbed. Alright, Prisma is going to reveal Terra Firma, I'm assuming. Pitch Ocean. Also, if you guys didn't know, you can use your opponent's Cyber Dragon to contact into a monster. It doesn't have to be your own. You can just point to it, point to another machine, and then you can fuse them. And then you'll have a shiny new Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. Miracle Fusion's gonna activate. We'll summon a 0. This is a ton of power. Wow. 7, 17, and 21. Wow. Ready to go. I was putting him at 3,500. A Fortress would be able to answer his board pretty well, unless he can... Let's assume he can get past all that back row. Or I guess this one back row. I see some Snowman Eaters. We have the Cyber Dragon. We can at least go to 2k, run over Prisma, set Snowman, and that can deal with 0. Oh, Oppression. Okay, or not. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, this is a pretty insane board. Yep. And without the special summonings, we're gonna go to game number 3. This is for all the marbles. Home Mom will go first. Classic T set in Edison. I'm imagining it's a Snowman Eater. Deals with any normal summonable monster that Nick brings out, like the Stratos. Okay, there is Sparks in this deck. So there's versions where they don't run Spark for consistency issues, and there's other versions that run the Sparks, or like the normal version runs Sparks. I really like the Spark because like when it goes off and you get the +1, it feels amazing. But there are times where you're looking at a hand of Sparks, no heroes, or hand of heroes, no Sparks. Like you're just depresso. All right, the Stratos check runs into Snowman Eater. We will take 100 and blow up. Future Fusion's gonna activate. That's gonna let us pitch a 0 or materials for 0. Maybe the Ocean, and what else do we pitch? I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Prisma. Since the Future Fusion acts like the Prisma anyways, we probably don't need the Prisma to start pitching for us. But he still has value though, because he can also pitch Cyber Dragons to contact and deal with fortresses for us. Let's see what he pitches. Water or Cyber Dragon? He's gonna pitch for water. If you think about this card is really, really good. Prisma? Like, it's kind of like a Foolish Burial every turn. If you can keep him alive. Huh. Alright, so we're swinging for 17. Turn 1 on Future Fusion. Next turn we get a 0 of our own. It's going to be buffed up by 500 from that Snowman Eater as well. So he's going to be an issue. He's going to be uncrashable. That is Alias, I believe. Let my dog in. Okay, Bottomless is gonna be used on the Alias, and then Miracle Fusion. I guess, yeah, so if he bottomlesses the 0, he's gonna lose all his stuff anyway, so he might as well find a different way to deal with the 0. We're gonna take, I believe, 800. This at least gives him like attack, like Nick has to attack to get to his life points, whereas the other bottomless, like that will oh god, 2 zeros. These things are 3,500 apiece. How do we get out of this situation? Mirror Force would be fantastic. We'll swing in. Mirror Force is there. Everything blows up. It all goes down. Okay. I guess he could have put one in defense position. No real rush to attack in, but we risked it for the biscuit, and the mirror force was there. Oh, pass. No normal summonable monsters. Oh, that was still his turn. That's right. He normal summoned the alias. I think, was it? Okay, Ocean. Do we have any targets engraved? I'm not sure. Oh, we do. We got another Ocean and a Prisma. We're gonna bottomless that. If we can't deal with it with a monster by next turn, then it's gonna start adding some cards, giving us some advantage, and then a slow trickle till death. But he did have the answer to the Ocean in Hero Blast, but I guess he wanted to be extra safe. I would have personally held it for a potential Zero or Fortress. Those are the big hitters that we want to get rid of. Cyber Dragon is specialed. When we throw out this Cyber Dragon, we don't really care what happens to it. It's one card, so if it eats a card on its way out, then great. We trade 1 for 1. Ooh, we trade 2 for 1. Compulse is gonna return the card back to hand. 1, 2. Yeah, still 2 for 1. Pitch to Special Fortress. Is the oppression there? No, probably not, because he would have pressed the Cyber Dragon in the first place, right? Swing for 25. Yeah, this is what I would have preferred him to save the bottomless with, because I saw he had a Hero Blast in hand, but I guess he didn't have the target engraved. Might have been the problem. Yeah, I don't think he had the Hero Blast engrave. All right, E emergency call. It's gonna be activated. Get another Ocean. So like both these decks are doing the same thing. But oh, Mom's doing it with the fortresses added. All right, Dustinator on summon. Let's see what's sitting down there. Compulse is going to return the fortress back to hand. Compulse is obviously not the greatest answer because it still keeps the fortress, but it requires an investment to bring back the fortress. So he's going to have to draw another machine to bring him back out. So it's not like the easiest thing to redo. Obviously, the worst thing you can do with a Compulse is to return a like an Ocean or something, or Gear Frame Stratos, right? That would suck. Sometimes we have to, but ideally we don't like doing that. Solemn's gonna protect the fortress, gonna stick it on field. Mom feels like it's worth it to pay half the life points to keep this body there, forcing Nick to have the defending piece for his Ocean. Yeah, because like if you let it go back to hand, there's a possibility that he just doesn't draw the piece, and then he gets pecked down by an Ocean over and over. Ocean, then a alias, then eventually 1,000 cuts is gonna kill us. Except these cuts are pretty strong. They're 1900. They're nothing to mess around with. He's gonna honest over this. We take 19. Very low on life points. What do we got in hand? What's our last thing? Oh, we gotta pop the he's deciding on target. It's the face down. Hero Blast is gonna be used. Oh, he can't chain it because it might be like a unchainable thing because it's during battle. Yeah, it's kind of like a Raikou where like Raikou flips, like you can't chain Gemini Spark, or you can't chain MST because it's during battle. So I think they're waiting for a judge to make the ruling. The judge is really cool. His name is Charlie. I believe he judged RBT Las Vegas, but he was here to judge for us, and he did a fantastic job. He did say that judging modern or advanced, I don't know what they call it, is like compared to judging Edison. He said that Edison's a completely different beast, just because you kind of have to like look up the history of Edison, how the previous judges ruled things. Like there was no like consensus from Konami. It was just the judges coming together and like trying to logic out a situation, and whatever they decided on became the rule. So you could have like I don't know, really bad judges making weird decisions, and then now we're stuck with it in Edison. Obviously things changed over time, right? But since we're time walking back to this era, we play by those rules. Yeah, some things we do different, some things we like for time's sake we use modern time rules. Oh god, the Elton gets drawn. We'll swing with Fortress, and we're gonna take 600 right here. We need a defending piece for this attack. We swing in, and it's a Legacy Yatagrasu. All right, so Homam takes it 2-1. It was a very back and forth match. The last card being Cyber Eltonin for Homam. So yeah, the cool thing about the Eltonin is like, if he had a huge board like a 0 or something like that, or not 0, I don't know, a bunch of monsters, like 3 monsters, he draws Eltonin, drops it, nukes everything, right? And he gets a little body to protect him as well. Or doesn't need Eltonin, he just pitches it, Special Fortress, and then, you know, we go to town. So yeah, very fun match. Homam taking it 2-1. If you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.